When we wear a Salvation Army uniform, we make a statement. The uniform says we belong to Jesus and live by his standards. So we should only wear a Salvation Army uniform if we are genuine about our faith. There are various styles of uniform today. There's a variety of colours too, from white, grey and khaki in different parts of Africa to the navy blue that has been around from the beginning. More and more, uniforms are adapted to fit cultures. And numerous adaptations of uniform are made for practical reasons.
Not every soldier chooses to wear uniform, though in some cultures such a choice is not readily embraced. The important thing is to do what God bids and to always witness by the way we live, whether wearing uniform or not.
Adherency is viewed in a variety of ways. In some parts of the world, it's little more than a name on a register. In others, people become adherents with the intention of making adherency their means of service for God. Their commitment can be strong and lasting. Essentially, adherency is a means of belonging and contributing to the worldwide Army Fellowship. Many people, perhaps not yet approached, would be glad to join the tens of thousands who belong by this means. For children, the most prominent means of membership is junior soldiership. No other church provides quite the same kind of opportunity for children to participate in the mission of Jesus.
I like being part of knowing about God and being with God and Jesus.
Children aged 7 and over are invited to make and live by a brief promise, simple and clear in its loving dedication to God. It helps pave the way for a fuller covenant in later years.
I am a junior soldier because I like being with God and knowing all about what happened to people in the Bible.
To me, being a part of the Salvation Army means that I belong to a place of worship and I'm in God's army and I'll serve him.
I like coming to the army because I like worshipping God and listening to all the gifts that he's giving us.
I decided to be a junior soldier because I wanted to follow in God's footsteps and worship him because he is the almighty creator and he's created me and this whole world.
I've brought 3 of my friends from school to the Friday night Kids Zone Club at the Salvation Army.
Well, I know the pledge helps me a lot in knowing that I'm not going to drink or smoke and I'm always going to obey what God wants me to do, and I know that he loves me and he wants me to pray and read the Bible.
Junior soldiership helps children become accustomed to playing a part in the life of the Corps and is a major factor in their development both as people and Christians. Its potential is explored with more initiative in some territories than others.
Messy Church is happening here today and I'm painting faces. All the children have come to take part in different arts and crafts that have all linked to the theme, which this week's talent, that links to a different Bible story. Used wisely, junior soldiership provides lasting building blocks for the Army's service for God in the future.
For some children, their sense of belonging began at birth with a simple dedication ceremony in which their parents promised to guide them in the Christian faith.
The special thing about dedication is that you don't make any promises on Emma's behalf, but you make promises to God to say, this is the way that we want to bring Emma up, we want to care for and love her, and we're just saying that that's what our desire is.
Marriage itself is seen as a covenant for Christians, with the blessing and help of God requested from wedding day onwards. At its most genuine, people who share covenant with God and each other help create just the kind of all-embracing environment the Army most surely wants to provide.